Sheesh.
Wow.
He's insane.
Woo! I don't even know, dude. I'm like, I have goosebumps. Welcome back to STEEZY's channel. It's your boy Clay, and we have another episode of Reverse Choreography. This episode's dancer is David Lee, who you can actually take beginner, intermediate, and advanced classes with on STEEZY Studio if you install the app and sign up right now. And you should take those classes because the classes are fire. As for our musical artists for this episode, we have producer Maths Time Joy and singer Rich. And if you like what you see today, please give this video a good thumbs up. We really appreciate it, and it helps us out in the algorithm, and we love you. Only if you do that, otherwise you're nothing to me.
You are.
Let's get into the video.
What up, y'all? My name is David Lee, and I'm currently the artistic director for Culture Shock Los Angeles, and I'm also the instructional designer and an instructor here at STEEZY.
This is on the word trap. On sippin', he goes sippin'.
I would say the hardest part about choreographing to know music was probably choosing the BPM. I think there's a large range of movement that can just be either really quick or really slow. I just really wanted to groove out and be a little bit more upbeat. I was in a really uplifty, vibey energy, really good headspace at the time. And I feel like a lot of the movement that I was using actually stemmed from a lot of freestyles. And then when I got stuck, I actually hit up some friends for some keywords. I just asked them to text me some word association, and I just created movement off of those words that they sent me. I'm guessing that the vibe or the genre of the music is gonna be somewhat gravitating towards hip hop, but I have a feeling that there's gonna be some sort of switch. I'm probably gonna be super surprised to see what kind of music comes out of this.
He's insane.
Yeah.
This is actually more up-tempo than I was expecting.
Yeah, for sure. It's like it looks like it's like something funky, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, he's great though. It's got a bit of a MJ feel as well.
Totally.
Some of those moves in it.
I'd be down to explore some funk vibes with this.
Yeah, for sure. He's great.
Insane. I'm Rich. I live in Brooklyn.
I'm Maths Time Joy, and I'm a producer and artist from London. It felt like the dance flowed where towards the end it picked up a bit, and I think that was what I was trying to hit those points of moving through the emotion of the piece, you know.
For some reason, I felt like it lent itself to maybe a social setting, a club, or a bunch of people hanging out outside. So I was kind of inspired to take the lyrics in the direction of a mating call in a way.
The first thing I laid down was actually the kick, just down here. That was the most important thing to keep me kind of following the rhythm of what he was doing. Once I had that, this chord part here, I think it is kind of following the kick.
And also I noticed you pitched it down a little bit.
There's moments where he's looks like he's kind of going into slow motion. I think also by bringing the pitch down a bit, it helped to kind of add to that. It'll be interesting to see what he does after, but obviously with more of a feel for how the track came out, you know.
Talk to me some more. I'm giving you the floor. Say if you love for me. Let's write our story. I got you.
Yo.
Sunset on the roof.
Yo, what?
Blurred out city line. Your eyes hypnotize me. I don't know what it is about
Hey,
you.
let's go.
You smile at me through twilight. I don't know what it is.
Yo, those dropouts are crazy.
Feel like I'm falling into the sky.
Yo, what the heck?
That's not what I thought I was gonna hear, but it's so sick. The choice of the snare was so interesting because I feel like it really replicated how I was hitting certain pictures and popping out of certain pictures. I choreographed it so that it would build in certain parts. They did a great job of just making that happen with even the vocals and how subtle the vocals were and how soft they were. That's actually what I felt when I was moving. Like I felt very like lifted and ethereal. That chill contrast of just really athletic vibes, but also matching that fluidity. Some of my favorite parts of the track were actually how often they chose to drop out the music so that it would really like fill the movement out in that space. And there's that one last bit where he drops out the music, but he picks it back up when I go double time. So I think again, their understanding of movement and music and that relationship is so awesome and so beautiful. Yo, big shout out to Bath Time Joy and Rich for creating this super dope track. I'm really excited to re-choreograph to this, so let's get it.
Talk to me some more. I'm giving you the floor.
Yes.
Save your love for me.
I like that turnaround.
Let's write our story. I got room for you.
I like how he reacts to the shifting beat.
Yeah,
Like when it becomes more fast-paced.
yeah, for sure. He's way more in the pocket.
Eyes hypnotize me.
Totally.
Don't know what it is about you. You can smile at me through my life. I don't know what it is about you.
I like he kept that bit as well.
To the sky.
Totally. Sheesh.
Wow.
He's insane. I also liked his t-shirt.
I was gonna say that as well.
Key differences I noticed were how he would paint different lyrics of mine. When I said your eyes hypnotize me, he covers his eyes, I think in a really fluid way that paints that lyric really well.
I think my favorite moment in the last one, which is why I'm glad he kept it in this one, is like towards the end when he's doing this thing where he's stepping backwards, but he is like in half time to start with and then goes into double time. And it was
Totally.
something I did in the music, so and I'm glad he kept that bit, you know.
There's often a divide between what I think a song that I write sounds like and what the rest of the public thinks it sounds like. It helps me understand our sound. You don't get to do that every day.
There's only so many ways they can say they like it or they don't. Watching someone like express it is just a whole different thing.
Definitely want to do more dance collabs in the future.
Whoa, that was a banger choreography. But you know what else is a banger? The fact that you can learn this piece on STEEZY Studio right now. That's right. Just like Bianca Villars in our last episode of Reverse Choreography, you can do the same thing with this one. But the only way you can do that is if you sign up for the STEEZY app. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week.
On sippin', he goes sippin', and you want to think about just squeezing everything on that 8. Yeah. I would recommend thinking about counts versus lyrics for that part. Yeah, it'll help you a lot in the process. So from here, one again, we're gonna shoot our hands to the right to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,